The holding environment. The holding environment. I want to say a few more words about it. Actually, I've been thinking about some of the qualities of the holding environment. We think of the holding environment sometimes as if it's a thing or a state. What actually is it composed of? And what are the qualities? And are those qualities useful in our lives? Not just on the cushion, but in our lives, you know? What are the qualities? It's kind of like that state of flow, whatever that is. Oh, I kind of know I'm in a state of flow. Yeah, but what are the qualities that are there? We tend not to ask questions like that. What is it actually made of? The holding environment. What qualities are there when the holding environment is present? Yeah. So the first is the sense of settledness, right? That sense of calm. which is really no small thing at all. Non-restlessness. We're cultivating non-restlessness in creating the holding environment. That in and of itself is an incredible blessing in this life, to be able to settle down, to be able to settle down a little bit. To bring the nervous system down, to quiet down, to calm down, to calm, to calm, to not be tumbling forward into the next moment. You know, that energy of speed that's just what's next, what's next. It's almost a lunging, it's the body's tumbling into the next moment too, right? And the thinking is about planning. It's about what's the next thing, about how do I fix this? How do I change that? There's always a sense of moving forward. And the holding environment is about right here, finding the right here to be more than enough. Yeah. It's the practice of settling right here. Yeah. Of not leaning forward. It's the antidote to leaning forward. It's that practice of coming back here. Again and again. And the mind races off. And it's about bringing caring attention. Again, it's that quality of caring attention as opposed to just attention. Can't emphasize this enough. It's getting that engaged affect, that quality of interest or engagement, that sense of wanting to be there because it's interesting, because it's engaging, because this is where I am right now. It's kind of like an artist, It's like sometimes we can think the holding environment is not just a floppy state of mind, just like, oh, no, everything, I'm just letting go of everything. No. It still requires a certain energy, but the energy is one of care. Look, if I'm painting here, I want to stay with it, with that particular stroke, right? Right now, in this moment, I want to be with this moment, with care. It's not just a random stroke. It's a caring stroke. It's a caring breath. What is this breath? Oh. What is this breath? Like a snowflake, unlike any other breath. How is this one? Yeah. How is this moment of experience? Never to be experienced again. Yeah. How can I bring care and interest and even fascination? Rapt attention. Rapt attention is one of the qualities that deepens as meditation gets deeper as well. Yeah, rapt attention. Engaged attention, a quality of softening around our experience. Oh, softening around the rough edges. I used to work in my dad's machine shop. You have that file of softening the rough edges of these metal plates, softening the edges of the rough metal plates. the armoring. It really feels like metal in there sometimes. Yeah, softening our relationship to our experience. Yeah, that quality is in there as well, yeah? Isn't it? Yeah. Caring and softening and allowing and being a little less partitioning, a little less walling things off. There's a little bit more of a welcoming, gathering the energy in a welcoming kind of way. Yeah, the willingness to gather the energy, to gather, but to gather in a kindly way. Yeah, not just, oh, can't believe you wandered away again. Oh, over here. It's not a technique. It's moving from that sense of technique to this is your life going by. This is it. Not someday. So some other time when it's all gathered together, then no, this is it right here. Yeah, that quality of oh my. Yeah. How am I going to relate to this? So these are all these qualities that we're actually cultivating. And so many of them, this is what's interesting too. So many of these qualities are actually qualities, they're called the factors of awakening. The factors that deepen, that need to deepen, that eventually do deepen if and when meditation practice gets stronger, gets deeper. The qualities of concentration or tranquility, the qualities of mindfulness, the qualities of an effort that's not a striving, pushy kind of effort, but a tender, warm, caring effort. Yeah? And the qualities of calm. Yeah? These are all qualities that need to be aboard as meditation even gets much deeper. And guess what? We're cultivating them here right at the beginning as we're setting up the holding environment. And see, these qualities are not just, they're preparatory for deeper meditation, but they're also necessary in the setup, in the setting up of the foundation of our practice of the holding environment. Yeah? These very same qualities. And in my experience, they're lovely qualities to have aboard a little bit from time to time in life as well. Calm, not so restless, finding whatever's going on in the present moment to be enough. As opposed to not quite enough. Yeah. As opposed to that place where we're so often, oh yeah, things are pretty good, but if only that would go away. Oh, a little more of this, a little less of this, how about the practice of enough? Yeah, as we move through our lives. So these are relevant, these qualities, not just on the cushion, but in our lives as well, no? Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So reflecting on this morning, all of the many qualities, the many wholesome qualities, as the Buddha said, that are being cultivated as we're setting up the foundation or setting up the raft of our meditation that's going to take us even to deeper waters, to our ability to address some of the more challenging aspects of this being human. We're setting up the conditions for that. Yeah. Every time we come back, every time we practice these qualities, these qualities of softening and allowing, and welcoming.